And in the last room, we have Mr. Smith. 25-year-old male, came in last night for DKA.
How high was his blood sugar?
1,000.
Oh my God. Did you do the DKA protocol?
More like DK Slay protocol.
What was his latest blood sugar?
172.
That's great.
Yes! And now we're checking it every 2 hours.
Standing order?
Of course, Queen.
Betty, I've asked you not to call me that.
The only thing that's a little sus is that ever since he got here, he hasn't sat down.
Really?
For realsies.
All right, well, let's go say hi to Mr. Smith.
And assess.
Mr. Smith, how are you feeling?
I'm doing okay. Would you like to sit down?
No.
Is there a reason why?
I'm trying to get my blood sugar to go down.
Okay.
I'm not following. If I stay standing, all the sugar in my blood will rush to my feet, and when you check it again, it should be normal.
Well, that's not how blood sugar works.
But I heard you guys say you had to check my sugar every 2 hours.
That's correct.
And you said it has to be a standing order, so don't I have to be standing when you take it?
Sir, a standing order just means we don't have to get the doctor's approval every time we want to do it. But also, that interpretation kind of eats. Is that why diabetics lose their feet first?
Mr. Smith, you don't have to keep standing.
No, I want to stay standing.
Fine, suit yourself. I'll be back in 2 hours to check your sugar.
And if you're hypo on us, we will give you a Snickers bar.
What?
You're not you when you're hungry. Keep up.
Betty, please go home.
Okay, ma'am, before we give you the blood transfusion, we just gotta make sure you're aware of all the possible risks and side effects. Sure. Possible side effects include fever, chills, general discomfort such as headache and nausea, itching, hives, swelling, transfusion-related acute lung injury, circulatory overload, anaphylactic shock, hepatitis, the feeling of impending doom, cardiac arrest, the contraction of the HIV virus, and in extremely rare cases, death. Any questions? Yes, I didn't hear you list the possibility of receiving vaccinated blood.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I'm unvaccinated, and I want to make sure the blood you give me is also from an unvaccinated person.
Ma'am, I have no idea. That's not something we check for.
Then what do you check for?
We know it's your blood type.
So what happens if I accidentally get vaccinated blood?
You'll finally be protected from previously obscure diseases and illnesses.
Excuse me?
Look, ma'am, I don't know if it's vaccinated or not, but what I do know is that not getting this blood is much more dangerous than getting vaccinated blood.
Fine, I'll take the blood.
Great.
Just one more question.
Ugh, yes.
Is the blood at least vegan?
Yes, please sign. Little Tommy here is 8 years old, has not pooped in 3 days.
It's okay, sweetie. Mommy's here.
So, Mom, we're gonna do a disimpaction. What that means is that we're gonna go in and manually scoop out some of the poop that's stuck inside Tommy.
I understand. Please do what you have to.
Okay, Tommy, go ahead, turn to your side and face the railing. Here we go.
Hey, what is that? Is that a string? Do I pull it? Well, you're certainly not gonna leave it there. Is that a tampon?
Oh my God, that's a tampon.
What do we do? I don't know. Have you ever seen a tampon come out of someone's butt?
Is everything okay? Everything's fine, Mom.
Should I call the social worker? You think this is abuse? I don't know. She wouldn't have brought him here if she put it up there. Well, then let's just go ask her. Fine.
Ma'am, do you know what this is?
Oh my God, is that a tampon?
Yes, it's a tampon, and we found it inside Tommy. Mom, do you have any idea how that got there?
Of course not! Sweetie, why do you have a tampon inside of you? I saw Amy do it.
Who's Amy?
His older sister. Sweetie, what do you mean?
I saw Amy take one, put it down there, so I did too.
Oh. Oh, honey, no. That's just for girls. We'll give you 2 a minute. I'll call the social worker.
Okay, Frank, I need to go over your current medications. I take a pill every morning. What's it called? The little white one? The name, Frank. I don't know the name. What's it for? Well, my doctor says it's very important. Okay, which doctor? The one I see on Tuesdays. His name, Frank. Dr. something. Real nice guy. Big fish tank in the waiting room. Okay, do you have the bottle with you? I keep everything in here. Easier. Frank, there's like 12 pills in that bag. I threw some vitamins in too, and a few Tums. Okay, how does a pill make you feel? Well, normal. And if you miss it, less normal. God. Okay, little white pill taken daily. Could be lisinopril, metformin, atorvastatin, amlodipine, metoprolol, levothyroxine. Do any of these sound familiar? The last one. No. Maybe the first one. Lisinopril? Actually, you know, I think it has an M in it. Frank, look, is there anyone we can call that might know what you're taking? A family member. My wife, she should know everything. Okay, can we call her? Oh, she's at a book club. I don't want to bother her. Frank, I really need you to call your wife. She really likes her book club. Frank!
Got another 4th of July victim for you.
What happened this time?
34-year-old male, no eyebrows, missing a couple fingers, possible concussion, broken ribs, and a series of bite marks.
Oh my gosh, was he hit by a car?
No, he was hosting a barbecue.
How does hosting a barbecue do all of that?
So it starts at the grill. Burgers are taking too long, guests are getting hangry, and our guy runs out of lighter fluid.
So I improvised.
He improvised with a half-gallon of gasoline.
Burned eyebrows?
Fireball about 8 feet tall. Took out the patio umbrella too.
Burgers were perfect though.
The burgers were on fire. Everything was on fire. So now he's embarrassed, decides to try to win the crowd back by starting the fireworks early.
With no eyebrows?
With no eyebrows. He's got this big professional grade mortar, lights it up, but nothing happens.
A dud. It happens.
So he waits a respectful 4 seconds before walking over to pick it up to take a look.
He picked it up?
Held it up to his face like a coconut he was checking for ripeness.
I had 10 of these this morning.
That's where the fingers went. Don't worry, we recovered most of them. Some of them. We recovered fingers.
Oh my god.
So now his hand's the problem, he's on fire again, decides the best move is to sprint for the lake to jump in and cool off.
Okay, so at least the water put the fire out.
Oh, the fire's out. The fire is the one thing that went well, but he didn't check the depth and came in hot off the dock.
Broken ribs.
Belly flopped onto a sandbar about a foot down. That's the ribs. And probably the concussion.
Stuck the landing.
When he surfaced, he came up directly underneath a goose.
A goose?
A nesting goose on the lake. Came up right under her, and she took it extremely personally.
She started it.
Bite marks are from a goose?
Yeah, took us and 3 other guests to get him out the water.
Eyebrows, fingers, ribs, concussion, and a goose attack. On the 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Oh, here.
Tips from the ER. Q-tips. Warning, do not insert swab into ear canal. Entering the ear canal could cause injury. Wow, right on the box. Let's turn it around for a variety of uses. Around the eye. That cut on your finger, your disgusting toes, or your electronics. Nowhere on this box do you see your ear. That's because you shouldn't be sticking Q-tips into your ear to clean out earwax. You wouldn't stick a giant Q-tip up your butt to clean the poop off the inner linings of your colon. You'd wait for the poop to come out and wipe the surface. Much the same way you should be doing with your ear. I don't care how badly you want that eargasm. Stop masturbating inside your ear, you horny, lonely motherfuckers. Find someone to help you with an old-fashioned orgasm so you can stop sticking Q-tips into your ears.
Tips from the ER. Can you make an appointment? No, you cannot make an appointment to come to the emergency room. The word emergency is right there in the name. An emergency, by definition, is something that was not scheduled. If you could schedule it, it wouldn't be an emergency. It would be a Tuesday. But Steven, I just want to come in at a time that's convenient for me. Now you listen to me. The emergency room is not convenient. It was never designed to be convenient. It was designed to be available. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No appointments necessary, no appointments possible. You come in, you tell us what's wrong, and we take it from there. If you really want an appointment, call your doctor. Call your therapist. Call your psychic. Any of those places were made for appointments. Those places were built for appointments. We were built for the moment. When it's 2 in the morning and your chest starts hurting and you don't have time to schedule anything, that's when we do our best work. So no, you cannot make an appointment. But you can show up, and when you do, we'll be here. We're always here. That's kind of the whole point. I'm not even gonna pick that up. She's an indoor cat. She's never been outside. I don't understand how she could be pregnant. Are you sure your cat has no outdoor access? Absolutely not! She sleeps in my bed. We watch HBO together. And there are no other cats in the house. It's just me, her, and her 2 brothers. Her 2 brothers? Yes! Are they cats? Of course they're cats. They're from the same litter. Are her brothers neutered? No, why would they be? They don't have outdoor access. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you have 1 female cat and 2 male cats living together. Yes, siblings. Sir, have you seen Game of Thrones? Of course, that's one of our favorites. Okay, do you remember Jaime and Cersei Lannister? Ugh, yes, those incestuous twins. Right. Are you saying my cats are sleeping together? Yes. Yes. Yes, but that's impossible. They're siblings. Sir, they don't care. You're saying Game of Thrones made my cat sleep with her brothers? No, I'm saying your cats don't know any better. I knew I should have watched more classy TV. The TV is not the problem. Clorox? Oh shoot, sir, I don't think I was supposed to wipe you with these. New nurses, they can be a handful. Color code! What color? Clit. 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 Okay, that's not helping.
You gotta watch them like a hawk. Do not let them out of your sight.
What should I do if someone is shivering?
If someone is shivering, it usually means they're cold.
Oh, then let's get them a blanket. Try to hold still, sir.
They're having a seizure! I blame ChatGPT.
Hey, how do you turn off this big beeping machine in room 2?
That's a vent for our intubated patient. That doesn't turn off. It's the only thing keeping him alive. I was checking in on my coworker / work bestie.
Aw, work bestie.
Caught her just as she was giving meds to her very confused patient. She gave him his cup and told him to drink some apple juice. He did and made a face after and said, "Ew, that's bitter." Huh? She looked at him puzzled, removed the lid, and looked at me and mouthed, "Oh my god, it's pee. Oh my god!" I was absolutely dying laughing in the hallway.
How did you confuse a urine cup for a juice cup? They don't even look the same. A juice cup has a lid that you peel off. A urine cup has a lid that you twist off.
PSA to all the new nurses out there. If your apple juice has a twist-off lid, it's probably urine. Best we can hope for is that it's at least his own urine he was drinking.
I'm calling out tomorrow. Show Liz. PTO. Prepare the others, cause I ain't coming.
I was asked at a party about what the grossest thing I ever saw was. I told them about a patient that was rotting from the inside out, and when we cut his clothes off, the maggots in his genitals hatched and flies erupted from his balls. Oh my god, that's so gross. It's always maggots, always maggots. If you work in healthcare and someone asks you what the grossest thing you've ever seen was and you've ever encountered maggots, the answer is always maggots. They hatched from this guy's genitals. How long were they in there for? Ew. Everyone looked at me like I was horrible, and this one doe-eyed lady asked, "Well, did he live?" What? I laughed and said, "Hell no, ha ha." It was then I realized my job had killed my soul. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why healthcare workers have a very dark sense of humor. We see flies exploding from a man's genitals. I mean, come on. Usually it's the men who get their penis stuck in the fly, not the other way around.
I don't find you funny.
Welcome to the ER. How can I help you?
This is my daughter and she has a fever of 325 degrees.
Ma'am, that's not possible.
Yes, it is. I checked.
How did you check?
I touched my oven and then I touched my daughter. They were the same temperature.
Was the oven on?
Yes,
Was it set to 325 degrees?
I believe so.
Your daughter's gonna be fine.
Where are you going?
To get your discharge papers!
Welcome to the ER. How can I help you? My son has a fever of 325 degrees.
How did you check his temperature?
I touched my oven and then I touched my son. They felt the same temperature.
I see. Let's just check it again here to be safe. Was your oven set to 325 degrees?
Yes.
I would suggest getting an actual thermometer to check his temperature next time. They are way more accurate. Look at that. No fever.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
Hi. Aren't you lucky to be alive?
Has anyone seen my antibiotics, or did pharmacy mess up again?
What are you missing?
Cipro.
I haven't seen it.
Stupid pharmacy, not sending my meds on time. They have one job. Pharmacy. Hi, pharmacy. I am missing my... Did you check your Pyxis? You don't even know what medication I am missing.
Did you check your Pyxis?
I did, and...
Did you check it twice?
I did, and...
Did you check your fridge?
And I checked the fridge. It is not there.
Are you aware that your unit has a second fridge?
You mean the second fridge that is only used for insulin?
Did you check it?
I did. It's not there.
Did you check your...
It's not in the chute. It's not in the expired meds. It's not in the outgoing box. I checked.
You must have sent it up with transport 30 minutes ago.
Well, I have transport on the phone. Let's ask them. Hey, transport, did you happen to pick up my ciprofloxacin? No, thank you, transport.
Anytime.
Well, looks like someone forgot to send up my ciprofloxacin.
I'll send one up in the chute right now.
Thank you for doing your goddamn job.
As an ER doc, I once pulled a bunch of grocery store plastic bags, still all attached, probably about 10 feet worth, out of a 90-year-old nursing home patient's ass. I feel like a magician. That is new. What were they doing there? How did he get that many plastic bags to shove up his ass in a nursing home? They're not grocery shopping. Where do you get this? Patient sounds like the kind of person that gets their milk triple bagged. If they're still attached, it means he didn't stick them in one by one. He said, how many can I fit? And he tied 10 of them together. And he said, this is long enough. He started shoving it into his ass. Well, nobody was watching. He's in a nursing home. He probably had a roommate. This patient was definitely Asian. This is like something my mom and dad would do. This is something my grandmas would do. Save plastic grocery bags just in case they need it. You know what they use it for? Trash bags for our bathrooms.
It hurts right here. Your CT scan shows a foreign body object in your bladder. Do you have any idea what that is? Oh, that's totally my bad. I forgot about the vial of cocaine I shoved up my pee hole. It's probably that. You shoved a vial of cocaine up your penis? Yeah, man, my house was getting raided. What else was I supposed to do? I don't know, not shove a vial of cocaine up your penis? Bro, you would have done the same thing if you were me. Have you been able to pee? Yeah, I kind of just moved to the side and I peed. And it's never fallen out? No, which is a real bummer. I really want that cocaine back. I had to go buy a whole nother vial. Sorry to bother, just doing my rounds. You guys good? Another raid! Are you shoving a second vial of cocaine up your penis?
No.
This is not a raid. Oh, then yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. No, now what are you doing? Ordering another vial of cocaine. I gotta replace the one I lost. I did it! After all my hard work, I'm finally an RN. Hi, my name's Kelsey, and I'm reporting for my first day on duty. Okay, everyone, it's official. We're walking out. Oh, I'm sorry, who are you? My name's Kelsey, RN. Wow, it still feels so weird to say that. Oh, you're the new grad. Well, you picked a great day to start because we are going on strike. Strike. Sorry, I don't think they covered that in school. Fresh off the NCLEX, I see. Here's a question for you. If the nurses at your facility go on strike, which patient do you see first? The sickest. You see the sickest patients first. Wrong. You see none of them because we are on strike. So we just abandon them? Of course not. You see her over there? Those are strike nurses. The hospital pays them double what they pay us to take care of the patients while we're on strike. Double? Yes. And if the hospital could afford to pay them double, they can definitely afford to give us better supplies, better staffing, and a better wage. Make that money, Ramona! You know I will! Wow, I still have so much to learn. Nursing isn't just about taking care of your patients. It's also about fighting for better conditions for them and us. You must be Kelsey. I'm the manager of the unit. Sorry, I can't talk to you. We're on strike. Did I do that right? Perfect. You're gonna fit right in.
Recently, I helped pull 2 stab victims, boyfriend and girlfriend, out of a car. Oh, turns out they were stabbed by the female's patient's ex. The male patient's fiance then showed up at the hospital, demanding to know where her fiance was and if he was with anyone. Okay, so if you didn't follow, there's 4 people involved. First, we started with the girlfriend and boyfriend who are having an affair. The girlfriend's boyfriend was the one who stabbed these 2, and the boyfriend had a fiance who came up and asked, where is he and who is he with? Which, by the way, if your fiance shows up to the ER and the first thing she asks is, who the fuck are you with? That relationship isn't gonna last. For good measure, the fiance also should have stabbed the couple.
Where are they?
This is a crazy story. This is like if Shakespeare wrote for Bravo TV.
I love that.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big stepper, underground methods. Top-notch hoes get the most, not the lips off.
Tips from the ER. Who is John Doe? If you end up in the ER unconscious without any sort of identification, congratulations! You're officially a John Doe. Or Jane Doe, depending on what we see down there. We do not have time to correctly identify your pronouns, Skylar. You're dying. Not being able to identify you presents the ER with multiple problems. 1, we have no access to your medical records and allergies, so we won't know what medications won't kill you. 2, if we don't know who you are, then we won't know who to bill to get paid. So wake up, motherfucker! Eventually, one of three things will happen. You wake up and tell us who you are, or someone calls in looking for you and they tell us who you are, or you stay unconscious and unidentified forever, becoming a nice little decoration for the hospital until you breathe your last living breath. So make sure to bring your IDs. Tips from the ER. ETOH stands for ethanol or ethyl alcohol. If we say a patient is ETOH, it means they are drunk as fuck. Yo, I'm back. What did I miss? You got a new patient in bed too. ETOH. Nice. What's the alcohol level? Don't know yet. Just set the labs down. He did piss himself though. Damn. Come on, I'll help you change him. Thanks, motherfucker. You're welcome, motherfucker.
If you are going to use it again, as a nurse, I have access to some really good stuff, and I will hook you up, okay?
Yeah, let's do that.
No, man!
No.
That was a test! See?
Yeah.
That's what you can't do. Get your stuff. Let me get you a chair and get you out of here. You want to rehearse it again?
I didn't know we were
Do you
gonna
want
be...
some drugs? And you say, no!
No, but I didn't expect you to say that.
When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a doctor. And then when I was in college, my nan got sick, so we spent a lot of time in the hospital. And that's when I realized that the nurses really provide the care part of healthcare. So I became an RN.
That sounds like every nursing school essay application ever. Why did you decide to become a nurse? Well, my grandma got sick really one day and I went to the hospital and I saw that it was actually the nurses who take care of her, not the doctors. Classic.
Sir, I am not in the mood to be assaulted by a stranger right now.
They told me that you're the one that saved my Lori.
Oh, your wife. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was nice, how it ended. The family member of the patient that was saved comes and hugs the healthcare provider. It happens sometimes in the ER. Think about it, okay? The emergency room is a place where we stable patients, keep patients stable. If they're really in a life-threatening situation, the ER stabilizes them, and then they go upstairs to surgery or whatever else they need. They're probably going to the ICU. It takes time for people to get better. Rarely do you see someone just come back right away like that. A lot of the thanks goes to the nurses who aren't in the ER. But that was nice. I had a patient I had to do bilateral lower extremity x-rays on. X-rays on both the legs. Patient refused to come to the department, so I had to do it portably. Went into the room and the patient had their legs up in the air, covered with wet washcloths. My other tech had to leave the room because of the smell. I had an N95 and Vicks on my mask. I had to pull the doctor in to help me. Weak-ass tech. We had to remove the washcloths and found huge pockets of maggots. Oh god. Why is it always maggots? Patient was so upset that we disturbed his pets. He had names for every single maggot. At the end of the x-rays, we had to give him fresh washcloths because we made his pets mad. I went back to my x-ray room and dry heaved for 25 minutes. This is disgusting. But also, kinda cute. You know, everybody gets lonely. You make friends wherever you can. Some people have imaginary friends, like psych patients. This person, he grew them. So don't you dare hurt them. The simplest way to remove excess... Oh my goodness. Are those tampons in your skillet, sir? Okay, this is a new cooking technique, huh? Tampons, who knew? So multi-versatile. Can you imagine everyone at dinner? Does this taco taste fishy to you? Genius. And all this time I've been soaking up my oil with a panty liner. Huh.
I won't have that. No, little rock star.
Tips from the ER. Christmas. It's the one time of the year where we might find an empty ER waiting room. Any minor cuts and aches that you would normally come into the ER for can definitely wait until after Christmas. Nobody wants to spend their Christmas at the hospital, which means the days right after Christmas will be a complete and utter disaster. The waiting room will be full of sick and angry patients who waited until right after Christmas to see their doctor. But your doctors aren't working that week, are they? It's Christmas!
their offices are closed. You know what's never closed? The emergency room, which is where everyone is going to be, including the poor healthcare workers who have to work on that holiday. Add on to all of that the start of flu season, and you can bet the only gift healthcare workers will be receiving this year is another fun, tightly wrapped mental breakdown. Happy holidays, motherfuckers.
I was a first responder being called to a mass overdose call near the beginning of the opioid crisis. I thought we would be responding to a triage nightmare, but it turns out it was a bachelor party of a dozen guys who split a large cannabis gummy and none of them can cope with their high. How big was this gummy bear? Was this everyone's first time getting high? Each patient had different symptoms from anxiety, confusion, nausea, passing out, etc. Again, how strong was this gummy? And where can I get one? Due to the number of patients involved, we had 2 fire trucks, 3 ambulances, and 2 police cars, when what you really needed was a taco truck. They didn't need Narcan, they needed nachos. Needless to say, after a quick assessment of each person, everyone declined transport. Ah yes, nothing will sober you up faster than hearing the lights and sirens of a police car. Glad these guys are okay.
Patient was on our cath lab table ready for a heart cath. The only reason we would ever call the cath lab is if you were having a heart attack. And a heart attack is when there is a blockage preventing blood from going to your heart. They will go in, they will prop open your arteries, put a tube in there so that it allows blood to flow directly into your heart. He has anxiety and kept saying he has bad luck. I assured him he was safe with our team. He said, no, you don't understand. My luck is bad. He said, I'm so unlucky that if you threw me in a barrel of titties, I'd come out sucking my thumb. I mean, that is pretty unlucky, but where is this barrel? And is there a line? Is there an appointment that I can sign up for?
Hello, my name is Rich. What brought you guys into the ER today?
My wife is having a lot of pain in her stomach. Help me.
It looks like you have some fluid in your abdomen. Wait here, I'm gonna have the doctor come out to ultrasound your belly.
Honey, it hurts. It's gonna be okay, baby. I'm here. Doctor, do you see anything?
The ultrasound looks like you ruptured an ovarian cyst. I freaking knew it! Yes! High five. Or not.
Ah! But how did this happen?
Have you had sexual intercourse recently?
Yes.
When?
It was about 30 minutes before all this started happening.
Okay, so this makes sense. What likely happened is that your husband's penis hit the ovary during intercourse, causing the cyst to rupture.
Oh, that's not possible.
Why not?
My husband, he's quite small. There's no way he could reach that far to hit my ovary.
Oh, shit!
Is there any other reason?
No. Not likely. There is definitely no other reason. Stay strong, King. You got this.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I don't know. Something amazing, I guess.
As a pharmacist, I had a patient come in who did not speak English as a first language. They struggled to ask for hemorrhoid cream and ended up asking for asshole cream. Asshole cream. Yes. Well, we all know somebody who could use some asshole cream, don't we? A hemorrhoid is a little piece of meat that pops out of your rectum and sits right outside your butthole. It is a swollen vein, and you can get these from being constipated and pushing too hard while you poop. I actually get these sometimes when I'm traveling. It's very hard to maintain a good diet when you're on the road and traveling. I can never get enough fiber, and one of these little suckers will just pop out, and they can be painful, which is why there's hemorrhoid cream to help the pain. But I have never heard anybody call it asshole cream, but it makes sense. We should start calling it that.
Tips from the ER. Valentine's Day. What was that? You're single again for Valentine's Day? Darn! That's 6 years in a row! How does that keep happening to a sexy motherfucker like yourself? If the thought of being alone on Valentine's Day makes you sad, and you're thinking about coming to the ER just to feel anything remotely close to a decent human connection, I'm here to stop you. The ER doesn't give a shit about you. But I do. Join me tonight at 7 p.m. on TikTok Live for a major drunk cooking session followed by an 8 p.m. dinner or whatever slutty outfit you were hoping someone would see you in tonight. We're gonna celebrate Singles Awareness Day together. It's BYO everything. I'll bring the entertainment, you bring whatever you need to sufficiently get liquored up and hammered. See you tonight, motherfuckers!
Hi, ma'am. My name is Ben. What brought you into the ER today?
My 8-month-old is running a fever and he won't stop crying.
Have you given him any medication?
No, I was too scared to.
How did you check his temp?
I didn't check it, but I know he has a fever.
Well, we'll need to check his temperature here. Can you pull off his diaper?
Why do I have to pull off his diaper?
So we can get a temperature from his bottom.
You're gonna stick that probe into my baby's bottom?
Yes, we do it for all babies. It's the most accurate way to check for a fever.
Oh my god, no! That is an assault! You're not gonna assault my baby!
Ma'am, I promise you, this is perfectly normal. We do it all the time.
How would you like it if I stuck that up your butt?
I've had worse.
Excuse me?
I said it would be the worst. Listen, ma'am, this is for the safety of your child. A rectal temp is the most accurate way to check for a fever, especially for someone his age.
Is it gonna hurt him?
It will likely be uncomfortable, but we put lube on the probe and we try to be as quick as possible.
Okay, fine, I'm sorry. He's my first baby and I'm still learning all of this, you know?
That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. We'll get through this together. And if you have any more questions, you just let me know, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Ben.
Of course. Here we go.
Hey, Doc, it really hurts when I do this.
Then stop doing that.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
I waited 4 hours for this.
Yeah. That'll be $3,000.
Alex, I checked in with all the patients like you asked.
Great.
And Mr. Lasky wants morphine, oxy, and Vicodin. He asked if we had a menu, and I said I didn't think so.
Okay. I will check in with Mr. Lasky. Thank you.
All right, well, I'm around. Let me know if you need anything.
Okay, so classic new nurse is willing to give the patient anything they want. Did you see the list? What was it? Morphine, Vicodin, and like one other thing. I forgot what the last medication was. But of course we're not giving them all of that. And the patient asked for a menu? No, you're not getting shit. You're getting nothing. You're getting Tylenol. That's what you're getting. Ibuprofen, all right? Suck it up. Hi there, my name is Ben. What brought you into the ER today?
My stomach has been hurting me.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is there any chance you could be pregnant?
No.
Are you sexually active?
Yes?
So you're using birth control?
No.
Are you in a same-sex relationship?
Are you asking if I'm a lesbian?
Yes.
I'm straight. I have a boyfriend.
So there is a chance you could be pregnant.
I already told you, no!
But you're sexually active with a boy and you're not using birth control. How can you be so sure you're not pregnant?
Because we do it all the time and I've never gotten pregnant.
That's not a good reason to think you can't get pregnant.
But we do it a lot.
If you aren't trying to get pregnant, you should at least be putting on a condom.
My boyfriend doesn't like condoms.
Screw your boyfriend!
Already am.
No, listen to me, okay? You absolutely can get pregnant. You could be pregnant right now.
Well then, I'll just have a baby.
What?
If I'm pregnant, I'll just have a baby. Whatever.
Do you want a baby?
I don't know.
Then there are things you can do to help you not get pregnant.
Like pulling out? Hi, Dorothy. I have your medication. Oh, be quick. I have to go. Where are you going? My father is out of town. I'm throwing a party at my house. A party? That sounds like so much fun. You should come. Am I invited? Of course. I'll be there. Who else is coming? Mark Delaney's gonna be there. He's the quarterback. Ooh, do you like him? Oh yes, I'm going to sleep with him. Dorothy! I'm going to wear my slutty pantyhose. Okay, slow down, Tiger. Let's take your medication first. Oh, be quick. I have to go. Where are you going? My father is out of town. I'm throwing a party at my house. You should come. That sounds like fun. I'll be there. Promise? I promise. Here, take this.
দেখছস কিং খান প্রিয়া আমারে ভুল বুঝলো কইছি কত শালার কপাল
কবিতার পাতা ছুঁয়ে মন জন পড়ে না পলো সন্ধে আকাশ
গেলাম। প্রথম প্রথম তো শাহরুখ খানের মতো হিরোইজম দেখাইছেন, আর এখন মনের কথা বলছি।
কিন্তু নিজে জীবনে প্রথম একটা মেয়ের প্রেমে পড়ছি খায় কিন্তু আমার কোনদিন আমি কিং খান।
আমিও প্রথম প্রেমে পড়ছি।
কবিতার পাতা ছুঁয়ে মন জনকি বেলা
মায়ের হাতের রান্না কিন্তু আমার মা তো দিয়েছিলেন। শাহরুখের প্রত্যেকটা কি সমস্যা? শাহরুখের ভক্তরা যে এত ভীত হয় সেটা আমি আগে বুঝতে পারি নাই। প্রেমে পড়বেন কিন্তু গেলাম। প্রথম প্রথম তো শাহরুখ খানের মতো হিরোইজম দেখাইছেন, আর এখন মনের কথা বলছি।
কিন্তু নিজে জীবনে প্রথম একটা মেয়ের প্রেমে পড়ছি
তাহলে আমার শাহরুখ খান।
বাহ, কিছুই খায় না কিন্তু আমার
ফুলটা দেন, ফুলটা দেন।
হয়ে গেছে। শাহরুখ খান কইছিল আপনি জানেন আপনি আমার জীবনের প্রথম প্রেম।
দেখ, আমি তোর মা, আমি একটু হলে বুঝি।
কেট কেট করে ঘুমটা ভাঙায় দিলা, স্বপ্নটা নষ্ট করে দিলা। ডন সিনেমার একটা গুরুত্বপূর্ণ দৃশ্যের মধ্যে আছিলাম, দিলাম।
টাকা পাইলি কই?
তোমার বাদশা শো চালাই না মুমকিন है मैं हूं।
আমি যাবো।
দেখতেছে আমার ভাল লাগে নাই। তুমি যারে পছন্দ করবে আমি তারই বিয়ে করব। তুমি একটু বস, আপনি কিন্তু আবার রাগ করেন না। বুড়ি বেড়ি বয়স হইছে, মা থাকো তুমি, তোমার লগে পরে কথা বলতেছি। হ্যাঁ, সাইকেলের চেনটা এখানে এসেই পড়ছে।
ভাই ঠিক হয়ে গেছে।
কিরা তো জলদি ঠিক হয়ে
কিং গান্ডে জামশেদ চাচা খোয়ারে ধরে নিয়ে গেছে।
কি কইলি? জামশেদ চাচার খোয়ারে নিয়ে গেছে মানে? তাও ফকিন্নির পোলা 100 টাকা কম দিস, বুঝছস? তোর নাম?
মৌ।
কি নাম?
প্রিয়া।
প্রিয়া।
জানালায় জোড়া চোখ পড়ে না
একদম পরীর মতো দেখ।
কি কস সত্যি? নাম কি, বাড়ি কই?
আচ্ছা আমি যাইতেছি।
প্রিয়া।
পেন্সিল ভাষা পেল কি কবিতার
ওই জামতলায় আপনার সাথে আমার মুখোমুখি সব কথা হবে, ঠিক আছে? গেলাম।
আপনাদের খোলা চুলে খুব সুন্দর লাগে, একদম কাজলের মতো। আর সেই জন্য সাইকেলের চেনটা এখানে এসেই পড়ছে।
ভাই
কিছু হয় নাই, হবেও না।
হবে না তবে না কি শুরু করছো বলো তো?